Welcome to the Power of One. Today, I am going to speak with a wife who unfortunately lost her husband to gun violence over a road rage incident that had nothing to do with him. They have four lovely young children. I don't understand how someone could take another life over trying to get somewhere on a city street. Welcome to the show, Virneal.
Hello.
Virneal, please share with the viewers what occurred on the day that has forever changed your life.
Um, we got up like every morning to get our kids ready for school. I took the older kids to their school. He took the younger kids. Um, he went to get coffee like he normally does and fill up the gas tank. On the way home, they're saying there's no altercation. There's nothing going on. Something's going on in the car on the side of him, but it has nothing to do with him because he never rolls down the window. Again, we had dash cams, so everything was caught on camera. So everything that I'm saying is solidified. There was no confrontation. Someone just in the middle of going through what they're going through inside their car, reached over and shot him. And my biggest deal is every Black man that gets killed in the city of Philadelphia, they get lost in the radar of, maybe they did something. It's always this narrative played like, oh, maybe they were a part of something. Or when I say my husband worked hard from the day he touched American soil, he's had a job, if not a whole company he ran himself. It makes no sense that somebody who is non-confrontational can die in such a horrible way after doing everything they're supposed to do. And it hurt even worse that is within walking distance from the kids' school where he just took them to school. It's right down the street. I drive 20 minutes the wrong way to avoid where he died at.
Mm. And this happened just recently, correct?
January 4th. He was pronounced at 11:27.
Mm.
And when I
Mm.
say we had the same routine every day, on school days, we up at the same time, we working as a team. When the kids get in school, we on business, we working as a team. When it's time to put the bills together, we sit down, we working as a team. That man was more than just a victim of gun violence. I'm not going to keep remembering how he died when he lived so wonderfully.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to keep being haunted by the way he died, knowing how good he was as a father, as a husband, as a provider, as a hardworking citizen of Philadelphia.
And
He's
and
on
it's
the book.
senseless for him to die that way.
He,
Was the shooter apprehended?
he is still waiting preliminary. They have given him weeks to pay for his attorney. Why they are accommodating him is beyond me. I have no resources, no detectives are reaching out to give me any update. I've called umpteen times and left several messages and nobody has reached back out to give me any updates to let me know if he's even been able to pay for the lawyer, let alone when the next court hearing is to see if we're going to do the preliminary. But he's court red-handed on multiple cameras. Not just our dash cam, on multiple cameras.
Mm. And you guys have 4 beautiful children, correct?
Yes, we do.
How are your children dealing with this senseless act?
Honestly, they're angry. They're angry, they're mean, and I don't know if it's a reflection of me or what, but I try to be as kind as I possibly can be in the circumstances that I've been dealt. But I'm trying to reel them in and redirect them, and all in the same grieve him, because what people don't understand is my husband was my best friend. Before he could push any button, he was my friend first. He
Mm.
took the time to know me because he knew I was timid. He knew I've been hurt. And he just wanted to know what I needed. And when he figured it out, and he worked his damnedest and planted the seed and built the foundation, somebody who don't even know him, who don't got no excuse, no reasoning, no proper reasoning, and just take him and be given grace to be able to
Right.
pay for a lawyer. Like, everybody don't see what they see and know what they know.
But now I have to ask you a very hard question. So your husband was shot?
Yes, point
What
blank.
part of the body was your husband shot?
He was shot one time in the head.
Mm. And was he pronounced on the scene?
So the cops is the ones, they scooped him
Mm-hmm.
and took him to the hospital. They pronounced him at the hospital, but how they described the footage, it was instantaneous.
Mm. Mm. And you said there was dash cam in your car.
Yes, that points inside, outside, into the side of the vehicle.
Okay, so it captured everything. Now, before we speak about that, I did hear you just say that your husband took the time to know you. How old were you when you met your hubby?
Honestly, I was 18 years old coming out of
Okay,
high school.
okay, all right. Now, how old? I know I don't think we're supposed to ask women this question. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. But how old are you now?
I'll be 32.
Okay, okay. So you guys have been together all of that time. And again, before we get to the dash cam, um, what are your fondest memories of your boyfriend than hubby?
Uh, to start out, he was goofy. Like, somebody that can make you laugh in the worst of the situations could turn a bad situation good. And I just feel like brought that joy when you can't find it.
Okay. Now you said when he came on American soil, your husband was
Jamaican.
he was Jamaican. Okay. All
Yes.
right. Okay. So did he spoil you? Did he cook for you?
What, girl? This man cook, clean, do laundry. If I even fall short one day, he on top of it.
Okay.
He on
Okay.
top of it. The anniversaries come around, I get a whole garden planted in the front of the house.
Oh.
The birthdays come around, I get shopping sprees. Mother's Day come, I get multiple bouquets of flowers and chocolates.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So would he cook his famous Jamaican dishes for you?
Girl, he got me on recording, tearing it up, scraping the plate, okay? Curry gold, oxtail. That man cooked
Mm.
it all. Snapper. What? Everything. everything you could possibly want. Porridge, he make it all, and then he make you fight for what's left in the pot.
Okay. All right. Just one time. I know you can imitate him. So just give me one good imitation of your hubby.
Oh goodness, it's so many I can choose from. My girl, why y'all put kids on practice? You have to calm yourself. Kids are gonna be kids. I could go on and on. That man, but he's so predictable. You understand? He do the same thing day in and day out. And if he switch it up, it's because he switch up what kind of work he doing this week.
Mm.
That's the
Okay.
only time things switch up. Is if he decide he not doing contracting work this week, and he want to switch over and do landscape instead, or he want to switch over and he want to do FedEx instead. He just wherever he can get it, he was getting it the right way.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, see, that's the
He was
main goal
motivated by
here.
family. He was
Okay.
motivated by family. He loved everything about having his own family.
Mm. That's awesome. That's awesome. And we will keep his legacy alive. This situation is so tragic and so unfortunate, but we will keep his legacy alive. And how are you doing that?
I'm in the process of launching solutions over problems. I have 2 more classes to go before I can incorporate his business into this nonprofit. But in the meantime, I'm launching Desmond's Dash Cam initiative, founded by Solutions Over Problems. So I'm going to provide 100 plus free dash cameras to the citizens of Philadelphia every 4th of each month in love and memory of him.
Okay.
And then it's really aimed at a safer city in an attempt to help assist the Philadelphia Police Department get some of the reckless drivers off of the street.
Okay. Now, and you said you're going to do this every month. So every month you're going to give away 100 dash cams for cars.
Yes.
Now, have you started connecting with some police districts?
So I have the district that we're in. I think we're in 9th Ward, but I have a few connects from this department where they're willing to try and see if they can get a direct link where so you can upload your footage anonymously if you catch anything, out of the ordinary or any crimes being committed. You'll be able to upload your footage directly to the police department anonymously. Okay. So it's kind of a work in process, but in the same token, we got to start somewhere.
That's true. That is so true. Now, will you connect with some of the nonprofit agencies to be able to connect with them to be able to give out the dash cams? Or are you going to do it from your home?
Well, so far I've accumulated about 150. I was aiming for May 4th, but I was trying to see if I can get a few more.
Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, I've acquired 150. I'm just trying to see if I'm going to do a venue or if I'm just going to just do a pop-up.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I'm aiming for May 4th. If I don't get May 4th, it will definitely be the following month, which is June 4th. Okay. But I want to have as many as possible. I just want to just assist in any way possible to try to defer some of this crime. Because what they don't understand is we're in a whole new era. Mm-hmm. And right now it's time to hold people accountable. And in order to be accountable, we have to have, in our communities, we have to have evidence, like hard evidence of what's going on. We can't just go by because of the fear of retaliation, because of the fear of something happened in return. So you can't always go off of word of mouth. You have to have solid footage so these people are going to be put away for the time that they're supposed to be.
Mhm. So I'm going to put this out here and I'm going to put you on a spot, and I hope you do not tell me no. But Northwest Victim Services is having a day on June the 7th, which is National Gun Awareness Day.
Okay.
And we're going to wear orange, but we already have the venue, and we would love for you to come and give out those dash
Oh,
cams. I would love for that to be your first spot. Say that
for
again.
sure. I said I could move into that day. That will give me more of a solid foundation where so I know this is happening, because
Mhm.
I just really I'm just ready to let people know that some of these Black men really care about their families and their kids. They care about making it home. They care
Mhm.
about what they're trying to build and trying to achieve. And they're getting cheated by the bad people.
Right.
They
Okay.
being
And that sounds
overtaken.
good.
They being
Yeah.
overtaken by the bad people. There's no way this was supposed to be able to happen.
Mhm.
I pray over him every night. I pray over our household, our kids. This is nothing but an act of God. And I gotta keep it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Because
is so.
if I keep in that place of the way he died, it rocked me so wrong. I'm paralyzed. I feel like
Mhm.
a stroke or a heart attack. It's like I can't catch my breath. He was so important. And he was
I will
important.
say that your strength is amazing, because this has it's still fresh. And usually it takes people, co-homicide survivors, a long time before they can even share their story, or before they even jump into action and start a nonprofit or something like that, because the hurt and everything is so real. So your strength and your courage, it's needed in the city of Philadelphia. And I'm going to do everything that I can to help you get the word out for your new nonprofit.
I appreciate that.
No problem at all. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I know it's going to be hard. You're going to have your hard days, but lean into a support system, however that may look. And I will be one of those people for you, because I'm not a one and done. So I will continue to check up on you. But I know you will have those nights when nobody can do anything and nobody can say anything, and you just gotta, cry it out. I know there will be many of those nights, but anything that I can do, know I'm here for you.
I appreciate it, Miss Melody, because I'm telling you, when I say that man lived to mess with me, just to see all these gaps in my mouth, he lived to mess with me just to see me smile. The man head over heels all the way to the day.
That's awesome. That is awesome. My condolences to you and to your children. Make sure you get them some therapy, because that's going to be important. And make sure you get therapy, because that's also equally important. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me today. For all of you who have a gun and you think it's okay to shoot somebody while you're driving down the street, or because you have road rage, it is not. You are not only affecting that one life, you are affecting so many people. It is time to put the guns down in the city of Philadelphia. It's time to put the guns down everywhere around the world. You do not have the right to take anyone's life. Peace and love.